major task that the government has given itself. As the Limpopo government, we have committed ourselves to investing in infrastructure and accelerate infrastructure delivery with the sole purpose, first, of growing the economy, and secondly, and most importantly, create jobs. And of course, in that process, support local businesses, the SMEs, because we believe that if you focus on that sector, and they'll tell you that in most economies, the SME sector has always been key in the economic growth of most countries. We're doing this because without proper infrastructure, we could forget about talking a better life of our people. We should forget talking about an active and lively economic development which is aimed at this better life of our people. Today we're here in Parliament. The mayor has spoken that we're creating a city here. And some people think that it's just a small issue. Creating a city, for us, is a big issue. Not only creating a city, but as he says, under this new democracy, it will be the first city that has been created by the new government. But what do you need when you create a city? And why are we creating a city? First, you need proper planning. That in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, where will this city be? What will this city look like in the next 30 years? So that when you begin rolling out infrastructure, you are rolling infrastructure within a plan that has been properly worked out. A plan that has been laid out to say this is the type of city we want. Do you want a green city? Do you want a city which looks like Johannesburg? What type of a city do you want to create in these modern times? And I think that the discussion that are going on in various forums to try and look at these issues will assist us to deal with these questions. I happen to be chairing co-chairing a committee, a technical working group on infrastructure with Chris Griffin from Ndou, which Exxaro participates. Trying to look at what are the priority infrastructure projects that we can look at within the province. Government has said as we plan for these infrastructure projects, we must look at all these SEZ areas and the new emerging and fast-growing areas like Limpopo. And we're happy that we're here today. The last time when I came here, the faces of your councillors were very somber. I thought I'll say we're not going to do it. And when I left here, I won't mention who, somebody called me, are you serious? We're going to do these roads. We need them. But we're here today with Exxaro. We're happy that they managed to join us, work with us, to make sure that we realize this dream. The public-private partnership that we have adopted, together with various mining houses and agricultural organizations, have been able to assist us to deliver this infrastructure in various areas, not only on roads. We've got what we call creches, schools, clinics, I mean, various infrastructure that the private sector is working with us to try and uplift the lives of our people. And I think that should be applauded and be appreciated. I would like to welcome this ceremony today of signing this agreement, and hope that as we move forward, we'll be able to then look at future projects and how we're going to cooperate together, so that this relationship does not end here today. We know how much this project it's going to cost us. Of course, the project is 234 million, and Exxaro will invest 71.2 million. And the rest will try and mobilize, not try. Otherwise, Exxaro will withdraw. The rest will come from government. Government means ourselves and the local government. We're not running away from this. We're not running away from this. And we're saying this is important because it reflects on other projects that we're working on. We have got a project in Dwaalsboom, am I right? Dwaalsboom, which we are working with PPC and the Northwest Government to upgrade that road. And I think that reflects our relationship with the private sector and our neighboring governments, provincial government. We'll also be investing 27.572 million in rehabilitating road D887 from Tombeck to Old Days. Because we thought it's important for us to look at that road. We've already appointed the contractor will be on site soon. And I think this is the beginning of this good work that we are supposed to do. And as I said, thank you again to Exxaro for joining hands with us. And thanks for the initiative from the mayor and the council for having initiated the discussion so that we're able to be here today. Thank you very much.